Is this thing on? Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Dimitri Dilemma podcast. I'm your host, Dimitri. Welcome back. So, today, I've just finished work. It's 10 in the morning. I start at 5. Um, and my flatmate, who I normally borrow a mic from, is asleep. So, I'm using my gaming headset. So, I think the first order of business of today's episode is that I shave this abomination of a mustache. Um, so let's go do that now, shall we? Are you ready, kids? It's time. This took me 6 weeks to grow. It's time. Oh no. Okay, I'm moisturized. And I would just like to say, thanks for tuning in to November, guys. Happy November. Make sure to make sure to ask a friend how he is. Um, a male friend how he is. Um, I think it's bong rip o'clock. I took a rip. There's a whole bowl waiting for me, which will finish by the end of this video. I look very boyish, right? But I've changed my lighting a bit, so you can probably see me better. Than you can see my absence of a mustache. Um, oh mate, it feels so weird to not have one. On this day in history, 4 years ago, November 29th, so maybe November 30th, I moved to the UK. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I moved here to the UK. And it's changed my life completely. Um, for those of you who don't know, I grew up in the Middle East, and moving to the UK was really an impulse decision. Like from the time my dad came into my room saying, "Hey, do you want to move to the UK?" to the time of us being here was like maybe 2 months, um, maybe like a few weeks. Even. It was rapid. There was shaving foam all over my desk. Ugh. Oh shit. 15% off Iceland card. Let's go. You know I'm gonna use this. 15% off everything. What? It's changed my life because, coming to the UK, I was I was a very different person um, as to who I am now. I think this is just a comparison of me and 4 years ago. I have shorter hair. I am more attractive for sure. Um, I have less spots. I'm less awkward. I'm more chatty with people. I can I can flow conversation better. I'm swearing less. Um, I am happier generally than I am 4 years ago. I think it's very important for us to reflect. And you can look back and say, "Oh, that's cringe," but really, what you are doing is a reflection of your past. Oh, facts. And sorry, zoned out for a second. Where was I? Reflection. Um, but instead of cringing at the next video you see yourself, look back and look at how far you've come. Would 7-year-old you be happy of where you are right now? Because 7-year-old me would think I'm fucking awesome. What? Have my own room in Bristol? What? And I've got a Yugoslavian flag on my wall. What? What the hell? I think I'm insane if you told me that 4 years ago, 10 years ago. How many years and years ago? Yeah, when I was a young lad, let me tell you, when I was a young lad, um, my parents would always like laugh whenever they take pictures of me because they take a picture and say something like smile, and I would always do that. I always smile like this, or maybe the other way. Like I would always smile with my head a certain way. Um, so in every picture of me before I was like 7 or 8 years old, I got my head turned, which is very cute actually. I'll find a picture. Very very cute little lad he was. I'll tell you that much. Too bad he's uncle now. Can I say? Although I do look very youthful, shaved. It's 11 a.m. I smoked an entire joint today. Um, a bit before my shift, a bit in my break, and the rest after. Um, it's only 11 a.m. I had my first hit like at 4:20 a.m. I think. Snack, snack. We got a snack. Let's go again. Yesterday I got paid, so I was like, oh, let me pop to the Morrisons on my break, and let's get a pack of bags, shall we? And I get a pack of Camel Blue original cigarettes, just 18 quid, and I was like, what? 18 pounds? What? So I said, oh, they increased the price. What the hell? She's like, I'm sure then. But these are premium cigarettes, so you do have a good choice. That's a good. There's a, she said good choice to the cigarettes I bought, and that made me feel respected. It's right. They're here. Um, Maybe at the end of this episode, as like a fun little special, I'll smoke outside. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If you can't, I'm really sorry. I'll put subtitles if it's that bad. Kaput. Me and Mac went to bingo one night on the PC. Yeah, we went to bingo that night. That was such a strange experience. It was like 7 p.m. on a Sunday or something, and and we just like look around, and like every table is just empty. There's maybe in total 50 people in this entire huge bingo hall. Um, and we're just there. We have no idea what we're doing. We we had our dabbers. That was good fun. We didn't win any money, unfortunately. Um, and then Max spent 90p on a slot machine and lost it all. Happens to the best of us, really. One thing I found out about people's consumer habits or Iceland habits is that some people just have the strangest shops. So this one guy bought 24 liters of cider at 10 a.m. Why, how? Today someone had 6 packs of Pepsi Max. 6! Times 24 of Pepsi Max. That's so much Pepsi. And then I think they had 40 packets of crisps. So two 20 grab bag size bags. Jesus. My brain, I feel like a hamster spinning the Ferris wheel in my brain is going like. He's wheezing and coughing. Like he needs some. He's not doing that good. Hence the wheel in my brain is spinning a bit slower. That huge. It's, let me get some enlightenment real quick. Justin Timberlake, low key, he kind of popped off though. At some points, he did kind of pop up. I'm enlightened. I heard from a couple of your viewers that you guys do want me to be the Ender Dragon of Minecraft, and I'm very happy to do so. I think that'd be awesome. Jesus. I'm actually just always on that damn phone. I don't have much to talk about this week, I'm sorry. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently. Um, Pop the headset on if you know what I mean for this one. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently. Um, the transition from playing like from a PS4 controller to a mouse and keyboard is crazy. I did not expect it to be that bad. I'm like diamond on controller, and I was like bronze on mouse and keyboard, so I locked in, and then when I could hit my shots, I was the most insane Genji. You guys don't care about Overwatch that much. Oh, last night I had the craziest dream, or like just a really weird thing happened to me. Um, I was it was like 7:30. I wanted to fall asleep at 8. Oh my god, it was really hard gone. So I had my lethal evening zoo. I was in bed, so ready to fall asleep. Put on some YouTube, and I kind of like go unconscious for a bit, I guess, or like fall asleep a bit. And I did felt like I didn't set my alarms or anything, so like I didn't really want to fall asleep yet. But I ended up falling asleep, and then in my dream, I remember in the dream everything was very very clear. But looking back, I can't remember much of it. It's just I remember there's like a crowd of people in a very green area, and there's a forest, and there's like a little path, and there's a few cats, and I had to go and fetch something from like another from like 20 meters away. And as I came back, there was a cat, and I was like, oh, and I go down to pet it, and it goes, and like fucking does its claws and goes like, at me, and then I wake up in like a cold sweat, scared for my fucking life. My BPM was like 120. Um, and I was like, holy fuck! Like it shook the hell out of me. And then I looked at the time, and it was like past 8, like 8:30 or something. Um, and I remembered that I didn't set my alarm. So I was like, oh, was that like some kind of crazy subconscious like messaging telling me to put my alarm on? Was the cat the alarm? Thoughts on that, guys? I have this one quite deranged colleague called Rob. Nice guy, to be fair. He's like in his mid 50s or so, I'd say. Thickest Bristolian accent you've ever heard. And my god, is this man loud. You can hear him wherever he is in the store. He's got me speaking in a Bristolian accent now. Um, and like he'll come up to me randomly, fist bump me, and be like, "You alright, mate? You do well, yeah? Yeah, that's nice, love. Alright, yeah." And then he'll fist bump me, and then like kind of like wink at me or something, and then like walk off while one hand holding a brush that's sweeping the floor, and the other hand replenishing a shelf. This guy's a demon. He doesn't. And he's just always in the best mood ever, and it's great. He motivates me. So when I showed up after my break at work with like a cloud of smoke around me. Um, Smoked half a zoo in the Morrison's car park. I, he comes up to me and like snaps it out of me. Like around him, I feel like I'm chilling. Is this one just gonna be the filler episode? I'm sorry. I thought I had more to talk about, but I've literally been zoned out half this. I guess I'm too tired. I didn't really sleep well last night. You know. So I guess we'll go smoke a cigarette together. Right, guys? Here I am, camel with the camel hat. It feels surreal to be here, guys, honestly. It's got a nice flavour to it, I think, as a cigarette. It's quite versatile, I think, as well. You know, you could. You know, I feel like this is a good one if you're stressed as well. But this is also a good one to kind of start your day. It's just a nice cigarette, really. The only gripe I have with it is that
I find the filter gets a bit soggy sometimes, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm on my bench, my secret bench, where I come in the mornings to have a coffee and cigarette and almost shit myself. The Balkan breakfast. Wow, I'm so sun-kissed right now, guys. Stop. I'm so sun-kissed. Stop. I think I made the mistake of being friendly to a colleague today because I think she thinks I'm flirting with her. I think I asked what something was. And she asked what something was, and I pointed. She was like, "Oh, you learned quick," and I went, "Oh, stop! Like, thanks! Like, stop!" And then she let out a very, very genuine laugh, and the whole shift she was just smiling at me. So maybe she sees me as a gay friend. Who knows? I could be both. It's got a good drag to it as well. Refreshing little pool. I like sitting here and I watch the squirrels fuck about. Why are you running on the grass, Mr. Squirrel? Where are you off to? He's so lost. And then he just like fucking sprints up a tree. Like, they're the original crackheads. I'm gonna go for a fat nap after this, by the way. Oh my god. Sleep stream? Do you guys want to sleep vlog? Yeah, go on. Okay, well, Papa wants a nap, and my cigarette's almost done. So, bye, love you all. Oh, love is everywhere. Love is